Hi, welcome to this week's video. If you can hear a bell in the background, that is my cat. She's very mad at me because I won't let her outside, but let's get into it. Welcome to this month's bullet journal setup video. Wow, this cat's really trying to sit in my lap right now. Come on, honey. Welcome to this month's bullet journal setup video. I haven't at this point actually set up the bullet journal. I'm currently sketching it all out as I'm recording this, so I don't know how it's going to turn out, but let's just chat and see how this goes. I'm sorry for all the cat noises. She really loves attention, and I'm not going to ignore her because she's too cute. My allergies don't matter. Come on, honey, you gotta move. I can't believe it's the end of August already. I feel like the month just began, but apparently not. I haven't uploaded in 3 weeks, which feels weird because I can't remember anything that's happened in the past 3 weeks. Time kind of doesn't exist anymore in lockdown. I'm just kind of waiting until I can get vaccinated. This is embarrassing, cried when I booked my appointment. I had spent 6 hours trying to get an appointment online, and finally I got through and the website didn't crash, and I made my appointment, and I'm so excited. My appointment's in like the middle of September, so a bit of waiting to go, but not too long. I'm so excited. I genuinely can't wait to get vaccinated. Life in lockdown is just so repetitive and boring, and nothing is really feeling all that impactful anymore. I've been finding it really hard to kind of consume art. I haven't really been reading, and I haven't actively watched anything. And by that I mean like I've been watching Criminal Minds, but I'm not actively like paying attention. It just is there, if that makes any sense. So I have just decided right now, at this moment, what my theme is going to be. I think it's going to be like lavender-ish. I have no idea what I'm doing. What month is it going to be? September. Time really is just blending. Nothing is real. At least winter is almost over. That's one thing that is, going well. The weather has been really nice every now and then for the past couple of weeks. We've had a few really nice days. I've always thought winter was my favorite month. Season. But turns out I need the sun to feel okay. I find that like my mental health is really bad when it's cloudy, and I just need the sun to stabilize my mood. I know I'm not the only one. I know that's like a thing. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just excited that we've had a few more sunny days, and it's been fairly decent weather sometimes. But yeah, I don't know. I miss the sun and I miss going out, but I worry that once the weather is nicer, if we're still in lockdown, it's going to affect me a lot harder, because staying home when it's rainy is one thing, and staying home when the sun is out and it's beautiful and the birds are singing is something completely different. And I think it has a much different impact mentally. But hopefully, as time goes on, we're going to get more people vaccinated, and the lockdown's going to end, and everything's going to be good. Yeah, that's what I need to keep telling myself, or else I'm not going to do well. When appointments for Pfizer opened up for younger people, so I think it was 16 to 39-year-olds, that day was chaos. I was home, obviously, lockdown, and I quit my job, so I was home, and I didn't tell myself that I was going to actually get any work done for my business stuff. I just couldn't mentally have that and trying to get an appointment on the same day. So I woke up at about 7 o'clock, and the news had wrongly reported that you'd be able to start booking from 7. So I was on there from 7. It actually opened at 8, and I was on there, and I didn't get through until like after lunch. So I think it was maybe about 1:30. That's a really long time to be sitting refreshing a website. And there were so many times where I'd get through, I'd be on like the second kind of stage, I would have signed in, put in my details, and then all of a sudden the entire website would crash and it would be back to step 1. That was really difficult. But eventually I got through, and yeah, now I've got an appointment and I can't wait to get stabbed. Long story short, I'm excited to get vaccinated and for lockdown to be over. It's really unfortunate. I haven't uploaded in 3 weeks. I've said nothing in 3 weeks. And yet somehow I have nothing to talk about. Nothing has happened in the past 3 weeks that is like notable or worth bringing up. Anyway, what are some good things going on? I made a really good curry for dinner. It was delicious. It was cauliflower and chickpea, which was just so good. I find it really interesting that before I went vegetarian, I was like afraid of a lot of foods, like cuisines. I wouldn't eat anything basically if it was like Eastern. I wouldn't have any like Asian food. I wouldn't have Indian. And as soon as I stopped eating meat, I like fell in love with so many different foods. And I think it's because I've always had this weird, like, it's not a fear, but I've always been weird about meat, like the texture of it. And so once that's gone, I'm down for anything. It's funny because like a few years ago, I wouldn't try new things ever. I'd stick to the same few meals that I liked. And now I try so many new things. My favorite takeout is Vietnamese. My favorite to cook is Indian and also Italian, because Italian food will always be up there. Oh, I love pasta. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I had ever eaten Indian before I went vegetarian. So that's interesting. I feel like lockdown has like really affected me the past few weeks. Like, I feel like nothing can entertain me anymore, and like I'll always be bored, which isn't great. I kind of just miss the outside world, and I miss my friends, and I miss like doing nothing, but like doing nothing outside of the house, if that makes any sense at all. Like, I miss going out with friends and getting to that point where you're just kind of sitting there and everyone's on their own phones, but like you're together, and that's what's important. But instead I'm just at home, but that's fine. Lockdowns are necessary and keeping people safe and stuff. I just want to go outside. I went to the grocery store for the first time in like weeks, and it was a lot. Readjusting to being around people is really difficult after so long of not being around anyone. That's not something I think I was prepared for or expecting. Like, I so desperately want to go out and be around people, but it's really difficult. I've always been an introvert, but like, it's really something different. I've been finding it hard to keep up with my bullet journal lately because I'm not doing anything. I don't have plans to put into the calendar. I don't have like major to-do lists every day, and everything kind of blurs together, which is why I'm doing a habit tracker this month. This is something that I've stopped doing lately, but I thought it might be nice to actually like pay attention to my life and have that ritual again of every night going and filling it in. But then again, who knows if I'm actually going to use it. Most of the time I do it for about a week and then forget, so hopefully I'll remember to use it this time, but knowing me, I probably won't. this theme is pretty simple. I like it. I like lavender. It's cool. I have a weird, like, emotional connection to lavender. I'm not going to get into it, but I really like lavender. So here's the final flip through. I'm happy with how this turned out. If you liked this video, you can give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, that's a shame. You can subscribe. My social media is all below, and I will see you next time. Bye.